Good morning everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel Career Zone. Today I'll be discussing about e-learning. So before I start the topic, if you have not subscribed my channel, then subscribe it, touch the bell icon and do share it so that other can also see my video. And if you have any question, write in the comments below. E-learning. What is e-learning? What do you mean by this term? Any learning activities or any thing which you want to learn or study which is done with the help of electronic means is called as e-learning. Let us see the definition first. E-learning stands for electronic learning. E-learning means learning through computers and with digital content through e-book or virtual classes. So now what is virtual classes? What are digital content and through computers? So obviously we are understanding that with the help of computer, if we are connected to internet connection, then whatever we are learning online, whatever knowledge we are gaining online, that is e-learning, right? So what are digital content? The content, anything which is written online, anything which you are downloading or uploading, the written contents, the written statements, or maybe the in the form of audios or videos or any written statements which you are downloading online, that will be called as a digital content. Then what are virtual classes? Classes where you do not have to be physically present, or maybe the communication, face to face communication among two person. You can do it by video call. You are attending suppose live sessions, then it will be called as virtual classes. All right, so let us come to see that now what are the benefits of e-learning. So the first benefit of e-learning is anytime anywhere learning. At the comfort of your home, you can learn anytime, at any part of the world you can learn anywhere. So anywhere you are, even if you are sitting in Delhi or in Gazipur or in Varanasi or maybe in Pune, you can learn or get the education online. Educational syllabus is available 24 into 7. So 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, the syllabus is available online. You can check anytime at the comfort of your home. So the third one is self-paced learning. What is self-paced learning? So self-paced learning is that you can design your learning environment. You can easily set up your mind that which topic you are going to learn today, or maybe after 2 hours or 3 hours. So you can make your plans accordingly and as per which suits your requirement, and then you can organize your studies and learning online, right? Learning is possible where there are no schools and colleges. So obviously in the rural areas where there are no schools or colleges, then learning is possible there as well, because people are in touch of internet, people are having mobile internet connection. So it is very easy for them to connect to internet and get the learning even if they are not able to go to school or colleges. Now the last one is that a rich content is available. Last benefit is that the rich content is available to the student to learn. Rich content means the contents, the statements, the text which is available online. It is available with the emojis or audios or videos for better explanation. So when the text includes all the other kind of you can say essentials like audio in the form of audio, video, emoticons, and with the help of displaying the images, so those content are called as rich content, which is available online, which makes the studies more interesting as compared to a normal classroom. All right, so now we will see some of the disadvantages of e-learning. So let us see the disadvantages of e-learning. The first one is online assessments are limited to questions that are only objective in nature. So most of the assessments which are taken in online sessions by the any you can say institute or school or colleges, those are objective based, not subjective based. So it is very difficult to judge the student that how much he or she has learned from the online platform, right? So this is one of the disadvantage. The second one is authenticity of particular student work is also a problem. So Why authenticity is a problem? Because you are not able to judge that the student who is doing the work, he or she is doing by himself or not. So it is very difficult to judge the student that they are doing their assignments by their own or someone else is doing and submitting it online. So this is the problem. And the third one is assessments are computer marked generally have the tendency of being knowledge based, not practically based. So practical knowledge is not there in online, because we are not judging you by the computer that how much knowledge you have gained in a practical, because everything is online, and online we cannot judge any person that what he or she is doing in lab. Suppose there is some kind of lab assessment or some program, some coding need to be checked, so it cannot be done online. So this has proven to be a disadvantage of e-learning, because there is no practical knowledge. You can only gain the knowledge based questions are there. Your knowledge may increase if you are attending the regular sessions, but sometimes the practical knowledge is hampered. So this is all about the e-learning. I hope you have liked the video. If you have liked it, then do write in the comment section if you have any sort of query related to e-learning, and I will come with the next topic very soon. Till then, stay safe, stay home. Thank you.